That one in the end zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Moss. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now they try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To the air, it's Torres. The ball is loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the defense will knock him down in what's going to be the final play of the period. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A fourth down completion to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, he spins free. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Ball handed off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the Ducks offense is on the move now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. They'll run it to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. That's reeled in. It's Moss. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Torres. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Moss. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Past the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
First and goal for the offense. Punch it in and tie the score before the half. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And that one will bounce out of the back. So the offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looking to pass. It's Torres. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. Here he goes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Touchdown, Ducks! And that will give them the lead now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
But this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. To throw, it's Torres. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him.
He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the grab of the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Using the ground game there. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. On the run here, lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And one final play before the end of the quarter. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Torres. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Looks the grab. It's Moss. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Touchdown, Ducks! This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back.
Here he goes. The 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Buckeyes move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Torres. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Leading on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw. It's Torres. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out of this ballgame.